went into this election, and David, a resounding defeat that they are yet to wake up from. Days after you do this, when you ask, the last time we opened the phone lines, even core NDC people rarely blamed Bawumia for the defeat. Most of the calls we received were blaming President Akufo-Addo. And David, it's because of this tone-deaf posturing of the president. Post-2020, I've said this countless times, it's not a deja vu. Take Elmina, when the Queen Mothers went to meet him, my mama, my factory, my deputy minister, man, went into voter region, did the same thing. I shouldn't have even been here. And I even defended him. I shouldn't have been here because you don't vote for me, but I'm here. Came to Kwabiri East, sat a Captain Koda on the Tech FM. And someone was someone to Yamasamoa. Meanwhile, on 5th December 2016, he sat at Peace FM and told us that what's in your Ghana for taxi drivers boomer ote.
If I tell you the kind of messages that I'm getting on
carpenter for boomer ote. Ghana for Kasa.
Oh my God!
David, don't remember that interview?
Oh, I do. I remember all of it.
Almost 2 hours of them.
Don't read it on air, please. Don't read it on air.
Almost 2 hours of them.
The last message.
And David, Ghanaians, I'm coming. David, Ghanaians have gone to the polls.
Should I read this?
I said,
no. Ghanaians have gone to the polls. Let me see some. Have gone to the polls.
The last message.
David, they've given you such a resounding defeat. David, I have always maintained that I don't think this is a defeat of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. I know. This is a tacit rejection of the Akufo-Addo regime, of which Bawumia is part of. I'm not exonerating Bawumia of blame. And David, you award yourself this. See, tell even the MC there and there that the greatest Ghanaian of even his generation. It's not true. David, it's a Akufo-Addo generation, not the Chief Justice's generation. People bring you the money. David, you are older than us, 50. Have you ever heard before that government couldn't pay its bonds to ailing people? To elderly people who served this country for decades, gave you your money. David, you can't even get the interest on the money for them. They said that you just give us the money invested with you. Then they brought what they call mark-to-market value. People lost everything. My father is part of it. Then you go and award yourself as what? The greatest Ghanaian of what? Of what exactly?
Well,
it will be hypocritical on my part to say Akufo-Addo hasn't done anything for this country. He had done things for this country, but David, the optics, the pushing,
at points in time, let me just add a few things what you've already said. You remember this National Cathedral?
Yeah.
And when Ghanaians were talking about, he said it was what his priority of priorities.
Yeah.
Whose priorities?
Yeah.
At whose expense?
Yeah.
No, at whose expense?
Yeah.
And even look how much has been sunk into it. What have we got to show for it? And when Ghanaians were talking about the National Cathedral and the amount of money that was being pumped into, what was he telling Ghanaians?
Yeah. David Swami, you've forgotten Swami to when he came.
I'll come there. You know, when he gets to places where Ghana heading, your daughter will be on phone whilst an anthem is being played, national anthem is being played. You go to another occasion or program where a chief is seated, he says you should be told to stand. You go to places chiefs to stand because you're going to greet them. Let me just shut up.
David, when he came to Swami, did you read the speech? That Obeyama and a Siwano.
Let me just shut up.
And send us from in I can't just see this. And yes, is this Kasa, slogans, terminologies, English, grammar, terms.
But did you see how he sat in and how he received this recognition in the award?
Avoid this, David. At 80,
have you noticed
at
it?
80,
Yeah.
what are you doing with these things? And then we look at social media. Look at how small boys are even.
No, but for me, he should have taken a cue from when that statue was built for him in his honor, and what people did and said on social media and on traditional radio and all that. He should have taken a cue from it. Now you leave that and then you say what you are accepting this.
But Dave, the ministers who got that was.
Oh,
David,
someone said, listen to what Erasmus said. The award given to Erasmus, he says that he would have been happier that his works were recognized and that it was yielding the right results. The Galamsey activities are still going on. Our environment is still being destroyed, though. And the very person who is the Lands and Natural Resources Minister has been awarded for
supervising
on the Erasmus Award. I think we are missing something. David, what they did, was it genuine or crocodile?
When I walked in, what did I say?
David, this is the same gentleman you are haunting. Is this the same gentleman who has been on this beat for at least
5 years?
5
years.
years.
Yes, solid, straight up.
You've never given him audience. In fact, you sealed him. You are hunting him. David, when we started talking about free SHA, the president, almighty president, said that a media house is running an agenda.
Yeah.
David, why are we awarding Howard Kumsin? What did Howard Kumsin do at Fisher's Ministry?
Maybe
What did he do as
that's
special development
consolation for
ministry?
losing their seats.
Oh,
You see, that's what I'm saying, that the MPP should never bring any candidate who doesn't listen to the pulse of the country. You, David, Greater Accra, the MPP is struggling to get 4 seats in Greater Accra. The entire Bono and Hafo region, the MPP has 2 seats. It is not humbling enough. We are not saying ministers have not been awarded in the past, but David, there's something we call what? Read the room. Me baji David, me in the mood. Na ma to be or no. Read the room. Read the room. Read the room. And their failure to read the room, their failure to get people to tell them the truth, is why they are here today. And that's why I always say that we, the citizens, we must never shy away from telling people the truth because of our parochial selfish interest. What this gentleman has done is not proper. It's not proper. National Cathedral one, your personal promise, you metamorphose into a state agenda, sank our money into it, and nobody should question it. Because what? Because when he said that, they will say that you are a descendant of Satan.
This event where we award the final award. It goes to an extraordinary Ghanaian whose life, whose work and legacy have proved one thing: selfless leadership. Today I ask that we award this unofficial award to the greatest Ghanaian of our time, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Here's to you, a leader of progress, a leader of men. We salute you for your transformational leadership and your legacy that will stay with us for many years to come.
Our highest honor or award for today, the Order of the Star of Ghana officer, goes to His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Vice President of the Republic of Ghana. You have been a steadfast advocate for religious tolerance and national unity, exemplifying leadership that transcends divisions and promotes peace and harmony among Ghanaians. Your dedication to building a society rooted in integrity, inclusivity, and progress has endeared your citizens across this nation.